What is up, guys? How's it going? So we finally made it to the apartment here, and I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. I literally just moved in yesterday, so it's not fully finished, but let's hop right into it. Okay, so starting right off, we walk in through that door to get into the apartment. I really do like the way it looks. It's like a wooden, finish. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks really cool, especially with the, white combination. Obviously, we got this area right here to put your stuff. I use that plant to prop up my phone coat hanger. I don't think I'm ever gonna use that in Dallas here. And then yeah, I literally have two pairs, guys, I literally don't have clothes. So. Walking into the main area right here, this is kind of the living room and kitchen. So first thing I really like is these finishes. That is the fridge right there. That's the freezer, dishwasher. You can't really tell. And that's what I love about this, the black finishes. And again, fridge looking rough right now. We really have eggs, bananas, and some water. And then freezer, I don't think I have anything in there right now, actually. Let's see. Yeah, no, nothing in the freezer. Got a nice stove. Everything here is super modern. Everything is new. That's one thing I really do like about this place. Again, I did literally just move here yesterday, so I've been kind of just going around every single store to try to get some stuff because I didn't even realize how much stuff I really need. It's my first time ever moving. So yeah, there's a couch and TV. I just bought a 75-inch TV. I'm gonna have a lot of fun installing that because I have absolutely no clue how to do that. I have to wall mount it, but this is why I got this apartment. Guys, if you didn't know, this is on the 40th floor, literally the top floor of this unit. So we're gonna walk out the balcony real quick. You can see the whole, south side of Dallas right here. The stretches all around. And we can literally just tilt down and look down on the rest of the city and everyone else, except these people. You can't even rent these, you can only buy them, but it's fine. Laying on the couch right now, this is my favorite part of the apartment, and this is where most of my work actually gets done. If you guys don't know, I am a day trader, so I spend 1 to 2 hours a day on the charts on my laptop, and that's why I don't have an actual designated working space. I don't have a desk, I don't have a setup, anything like that, just because I like moving around. I can't sit still, so I'll either sit here on the couch and trade, or I'll go to the countertop, or I'll go to the pool, I'll go to the living area in the apartment. I can just move around. Again, I can't sit still for that long, so there's really no point in me getting an actual desk. I feel like I would go insane and I would use it once. So literally this is couch right here. I can look at the view. You guys can usually see planes flying by. I'm gonna throw up a picture, a video at nighttime, so you guys will see how nice it looks at night. It's, you can't even compare it to this, but throw up that video right now for you guys. But yeah, man. Now moving around, we are going to go in the bedroom. Boom. Bam, guys. Here's the bedroom. Here's my bed. It is a queen-sized bed. And right there are the windows that, they're connected to the balcony, or it is a balcony, my bad. It's connected to the living room. You can walk out. As you can see here, we have the night dresser, kind of this black pillar right here, and then boom, here is the balcony area I was talking about. Now, guys, I'm definitely going to make this look a bit more interesting. I think I'm gonna put some stuff on the wall right here, and then I probably will end up getting a TV. I'll have one in the living room that's pretty big, but what's two TVs gonna hurt? But that's a kind of bedroom area right here. Here's my closet. I literally have my suitcase in there. I don't have any clothes. That's where my Wi-Fi is as well. Moving here, we have the bathroom. Nice bathroom, super clean. There we go. And I do still need to get shower curtains. I've been lazy to do that, but got the tub, bathroom, and then boom, open this, and we are back to the main area. Listen, guys, this is obviously not the biggest apartment in the world, and as a matter of fact, it's pretty small. It's about 800 square feet. But again, what you guys have to realize is it literally just is me living here. I don't have anyone else. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a roommate. So it's more than enough for me. It's easy to keep clean, and it's everything I honestly asked for. Obviously, I really love this building. Amenities, pool, gym, everything's nice. They have a mini market, so I can just go down instead of going to the gas station driving, and have the best view here. I would say one of the best views in the building. And yeah, I'm super happy, but I kind of just wanted to sit down here and talk to you guys because I'm not gonna lie, I'm 18 years old. I turned 19 in January, but I just graduated high school in June, so I think like 5 months ago. I really never thought this would be possible. Well, I'm lying. I realized that this would come, like, I always used to kind of manifest it and pray for it, but I really didn't think it would come as a reality. When I started trading last March, I remember, watching other people make it their full-time job, their full-time income, and I always thought to myself, like, I'm gonna make this work out, but, nothing was telling me that was true. I was losing money at $1,000 in my bank account. It got to as low as, $56, and, I was still convinced, like, hey, I'm gonna make this work out, I'm gonna get my dream apartment, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but, nothing was telling me that was gonna happen. Everything was pointing the other way. So, honestly, I am definitely really blessed to be here. You guys will often see people on YouTube or social media and all that, flexing their stuff, their lifestyle, or what they've been able to achieve. And I remember watching that, as a kid. I don't want to say kid because this was really like a year ago, but I was watching that and I always tell myself, like, hey, I'm gonna make this work out and I'm gonna show everyone else I did it, and then, show everyone else that it is possible, right? But, again, I wasn't even close. And I just told myself that in the back of my head, I just thought, like, hey, like, am I really gonna make this work out? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make this work out, but, now we're here. I don't think it's really settled in yet for me that I actually moved. I think it's gonna take some time, but yeah, man, I guess I'm proud of myself. Not really, like, I still have so much more I want to accomplish. I would like to say this is just me getting started, but I also want to kind of like take a second to appreciate, as back in high school when I was really staying up like to 3 a.m. every single night trading London, going off of 2 hours sleep, trying to pass so I didn't fail my senior year of high school. Literally, all I wanted was to be able to work on my own time and have my own place in peace, because I was super miserable. I got sick like 5 times in a year just because I was getting no sleep. I was just like super focused on learning how to trade, putting in effort into that. And, this is all I really wanted back then. Now that I'm here, obviously it's like, all right, cool, but what's next? So, that's a good question. What is next? Well, we'll see. Obviously this year is about to be over. Kind of flew by really fast. I hope you guys are able to take action this year. If not, take action today. Remember, a year can truly change your life. 5 years can change everyone else's life. What do I mean by that? Usually in a year, you can kind of change your current situation. In 5 years, if you stick to one thing, you can, change other people's lives as well. Now, it hasn't been 5 years for me, but I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen, 3 more years down the line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the line. I know there's so much more I can do. I know there's so much more I am going to do. But I just wanted to show you guys here that it is possible. Again, that's my whole point of this video. I know it's nothing crazy. I didn't buy a McLaren, I didn't buy a penthouse, I didn't get this, but it's still, I'm happy with it, right? And I just want to show you guys that, hey, I'm 18 years old, I'm an idiot. Like, I'm actually an idiot. If you guys, follow me on TikTok or are in my Discord, you guys know that I'm an absolute idiot. But if I can do this, so, and that's my whole point. I can do this, so can you. You can probably do it easier than me because I'm nothing special. But that's pretty much it for this tour. And, hopefully we're gonna get consistent YouTube uploading, as obviously, it does take some effort, but we're gonna lock in on the YouTube. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably a pretty short video, but I hope you guys gained something from this. I hope maybe it motivates you, it gives you some insight, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys